So if you're in the business of producing renewable energy, we're here to tell you some fantastic news. Rather than having to rely on government tariffs and PPA and feed-in agreements, what we're suggesting is that cryptocurrency mining, to go hand in hand with renewable energy generation, is the single most profitable way in which you can monetize the energy in which you produce. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how you produce that power, any form of electric that's being generated needs to be monetized. And what our proposition is, which is really very simple, is instead of using all of that power to send to the grid for a small pence per kilowatt tariff, if you use that same power and use it to buy some equipment and then of course power that equipment with the energy that's been generated, if you were to sell the cryptocurrency that came as a consequence of those machines running, that means that the amount of finance that you receive for that, the amount of payment per kilowatt of unit, is multiple times than just selling the electric. So let's have a quick look at how the numbers break down so you can get a real good understanding of what this looks like. So the renewable energy sector was honestly never a market in which I expected the business to go into, but over the years as the business has developed, at time of filming this, we're in 19 renewable energy infrastructure sites. That's across wind, solar, hydro, anaerobic digestion, just to name a few.
My name is Phil Hughes. You're at my family farm, Hender, and we're farmers, caravan park operators, which my dad set up 50 years ago, and then me as a new kid on the block, anaerobic digestion, and trying to make the use of the power, which is how I met Josh and his team at Easy Crypto Hunter, looking at the blockchain.
As a consequence of this, we've been able to meet with Simon Hamlin of the British Hydropower Association and received official endorsement to help everyone in the hydropower sector to be able to power some of their infrastructure with cryptocurrency mining. So as you can see from the figures that are on the screen right now, one single unit generated £7,100 of revenue. If we work out how many kilowatts that used over the year, one of our devices typically uses just 1 kilowatt an hour. So of course a single device isn't that much, but you can scale up to whichever level you desire. When you boil all of those numbers down, as you can see from the number at the bottom of the screen, it was actually over 70 pence per kilowatt that was earned in monetary terms in pence per kilowatt last year. This is of course vastly more than typically the 6, 7, 8, 9 or even 10 pence that some of our clients were previously getting by selling the power to the grid on their typical government supplied agreements. So as you can see, that 70 pence per figure kilowatt is of course huge, and I, as you, also realise that that's a stupidly high number in terms of pence per kilowatt. Even back in the very day when the tariff started at 30, 40 pence, nothing came close to 70. But of course, what we're really saying is that, these numbers do flex and change as the market moves. So we've kind of been very cautious with our public numbers, and we happily suggest around 40 pence a kilowatt is what you would expect to get in an average year, dependent upon the current market conditions. In practical terms, all you need is a plug socket and an internet connection. You don't even need strong internet, as we have many sites that are running quite remotely on 4G dongles, for example, or some of our remote turbines or sites. You can simply rack and stack the equipment, a single unit of course being 1 kilowatt, and you can have as many or as few as you desire upon your renewable energy infrastructure. Everything is entirely retrofitted, so you can simply just plug it in and play and earn cryptocurrency from day one. We hold your hand through the whole process of understanding how the money works, how to get it back out, and of course how to really monetize this infrastructure. But the message is very clear. Anybody that is producing renewable energy here in the UK, there is simply no better way to monetize that infrastructure than cryptocurrency mining. So if anything you've seen in this video is going to be of use, or you think maybe you have a few questions you'd like to know a bit more about, please just give us a call. We have an open office policy where people can make an appointment to come and see us and speak to us in person. We love speaking with people on the phone. There is no such thing as a stupid question. The business is designed to be able to take people from zero to wherever they want to go in the crypto space. So please don't feel that anything is below you or above you. We're here to educate everyone from the ground up, and we love helping people to be able to get involved in this space that we're so desperately passionate about. So anything you need, give us a call, get in touch, and me and the team can't wait to speak to you soon.